This is my second Tesla Model Y, as you may have heard, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. Today we're gonna be looking at accessories that range from necessary to neat to just plain fun. And everything in the video will be linked in the description down below alongside any discount codes that I can get you. First up is a screen protector, because everything you do is on this screen, and a matte screen protector will do a really good job of avoiding glare as well as reducing the amount of fingerprints. These tempered glass screen protectors look great and feel great, and most Tesla owners will say that they're absolutely necessary. My Tesla Model Y is the long range, not the performance, and while I don't really need the speed that comes with the performance, I do really like the performance accelerator and brake covers. These covers really aren't that expensive, they're made out of metal and rubber. It takes a lot of work to get them on, so be prepared for some strained fingers, but I haven't had any issues with fit, they seem secure, I haven't had any issues with slipping when I'm pressing down on the brake or accelerator, and I just really like the way they look. This Velcro and rubber storage bin is a really great addition to the Tesla Model Y. You can use it as a trash bin or just any little storage container, but it's rubber so it doesn't make a lot of noise. The Velcro helps it stay in place, and it really doesn't take up a lot of room. One of the great benefits of an electric vehicle is the flat floor, so even with this installed, the rear center passenger will still have plenty of legroom. These all-weather floor mats from Tapties have fit really well and they look great. They're super easy to install and also super easy to keep clean. Their fit is really tight, and this one is specifically for the 2021-2022 Model Y. They have slightly different seat risers than the earlier Model Ys with the pre-refresh console, but they look great, have great traction as well for your heel while you're driving, and you can also buy a kit that comes with a frunk mat as well as a trunk mat. The trunk mat also has a nice crease in the middle, so you still have easy access to the subfloor compartment in the trunk as well. I've had these in my car for about 2 weeks and they still look great, but I've yet to see how they wear over time and with heat, so I'll try to keep you updated. Up next, we have a collection of accessories from a company called Jowa. I actually hadn't heard of them until they reached out to me, but they sent over some pretty cool stuff. The center console organizer is pretty neat. It's made out of rubber and plastic, so the stuff inside doesn't rattle too much and make a whole lot of noise, but it's really cool that it actually works together with this little USB hub and light. When installed, you can use these little nubs to push the organizer forward and backwards, revealing even more space underneath. The USB hub has a button on it that lets you control the light, and it also gives you 2 charging ports that are USB Type-C as well as a USB Type-A port. While the hub itself is able to transmit data, the Model Y no longer is being made with data-capable USB Type-C ports in the center console. The only data port for the user is in the glove box, and we'll get back to this issue in a little bit. Next up, we have this surprisingly sturdy and foldable tray. You can use this for things like eating or doing work. I actually used this as a mobile workstation, and it made my car a comfortable enough place for me to actually start editing and filming this video. The holes on the top are used as a guide, so you can put this on either the left or right side of the car, and it just fits pretty well. Just be aware that the side that is on the center console does have a corner that can be tipped a little bit, so just be wary of that. Probably the most fun one that we have on this list, and something that's not typically a car accessory, are video game controllers. If you have a more recent Tesla, you probably will also want this USB splitter as well, because you only have access to that one data port in the glove box. As you can see here, I have my SSD in the 3.0 port as well as 2 wireless controller adapters. The controllers are lightweight and pretty decent quality, although they don't have the greatest ergonomics just because they are a more compact controller. They do have all the buttons that you'd expect on a controller, and you can actually use this with a PC, Switch, or Xbox, or other video game consoles as well. There was no discernible latency, and games that actually support it, you can do 2-player games. So here you can do beach buggy racing with 2 different controllers, so if you have a driver and a passenger who both want to play, you can do that with these controllers. Going back to that issue with no data ports on the console, for some reason, even on games that my old Model Y were able to play with controllers, they've dropped controller support in the new 2022 Model Ys. They've also removed games like Sonic and Cuphead from the car, and those were games that I actually used to play a lot in my old Model Y. They said that they're waiting for wireless controller update for the car before putting those games back in, and they're also talking about releasing a Steam demo kind of soon, but just be aware that if you do have a more modern Tesla Model Y, the only controller compatible game right now might be Beach Buggy Racing. I do really like how small the controllers are when they can both fit into the glove box for really easy access. These are the accessories that I'm using right now to make my car look better, feel better, and just kind of a more fun and usable space. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these is your favorite, and once again, all of these items are going to be in the description down below alongside any discount codes I'm able to get you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Hopefully with a service update, because they still haven't finished service on my car.